Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my reads. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean to your family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, this is a Ganesh reading. So we got ancestors at the bottom of this deck, but I just giggled because there's magician at the bottom of two of these tarot decks. Okay, you stepped in this beautiful, magical, passionate, big new beginning. Okay, but so the note says, I seen a short where they pushed the lady to what. Okay, so it says they pushed her to what they thought was the end of the line. And when she got there, the door opened in front of her. Okay, so it's like in the short, right? She had like a little confrontation with the lady who thought she was standing at the front of the line. She came, she was behind her, right? And so she had started some sort of problem with her. And, she like got in front of her, like with all this attitude, and then everybody in the line behind her followed what the lady in the front did, even though they all in the back of the line don't even know what's going on in the front of the line. They just see everybody else pushing this lady behind them, stepping in front of her, so they all step in front of her one at a time in the line. And when she gets to the back of the line, or what they thought was the back of the line, it was actually the front of the line, and the door opened in front of that lady, and they all had to turn around and be in line. Now they all was behind her. Okay, so that's that the last shall be first type of energy. Okay, this says the past returns for a time, which is giving me this energy of like, now that everyone has pushed you to the back of the line, and it turns out, like, now you're in a place of power. Now you've been put in first, or put in front, because of this divine creativity and manifestation, because of the patience that you had while they was all pushing you to the back of the line. You was willing to wait your turn in line behind all of them, but it turns out you didn't have to wait for shit. Okay, you experienced a very powerful energetic shift recently. I feel like you're really grounded in who you are, grounded in this type of like emotional strength. You're not wearing no mask for not a near bitch. Okay. So I think that looks really great on you. But also Ganesh has that elephant head, you know what I'm saying? That wisdom where, you know, but also this energy of like a great memory. You could have a really great memory. You could come from a family with either more men than women, okay, or more masculine women, like mostly women, but they're all like very masculine, very pushy, okay, like the way they was pushing her to the back of the line because they thought they was better, or because they felt like, they had some sort of superiority over her, like they deserved to go first. And God opened that door right up for them. Okay, the Most High opened that door in front of that lady. 614 angel number. That's what I got. 614. So it says a symbol of positive change and divine guidance. Okay, it says your guardian angels are encouraging you to trust the changes that are happening in your life. Embrace new opportunities and challenges with optimism as they align with your life's purposes, with your life's purpose. So it's like this was a challenge for this lady, getting pushed to the back of the line, always being having other people step in front of her, and then when she got to the back of the line, they all were like, like still talking shit to her while she's standing in what they think is the back of the line, because they think they better than her. They think that they got to go first, but the joke was on them, and she was still optimistic about the opportunity that she went there to receive. So when that door opened in front of her, she was ready, and she smiled real big because she had made it to where she was supposed to make it to, so this is the same kind of vibes with you. um this says, what is this? This is 3462, which I did not look up, but let's read this instead of continue. I already told you what 614 was about, but this says that the vibrations of number three, number four, number six. Okay, it says number three brings the vibrations of self expression and communication, optimism and enthusiasm, skills and talents, friendliness and sociability, growth, expansion, and the principles of increase. Okay, it also carries the vibrations of ascended masters. It indicates that the ascended masters are around you and assisting when asked. Okay, number four is the number of diligence and determination to achieve goals. Okay, practicality and application, hard work and responsibility, and also traditional values. Okay, honesty, integrity, and inner wisdom. Number four also relates to our divine passion in life and the energies of the archangels. Okay, number six relates to providing and provision. Okay, possession, status, and the monetary aspects, service, and domesticity. Okay, it says love of home and family, caring and nurturing, responsibility and reliability, honesty and integrity, grace and gratitude. Because she didn't act a fool when she got sent to the back of the line. She went to the back of the line and she still had much grace, and her gratitude went through the roof when that door opened in front of her. It says problem solving and solution finding. Okay, miraculous solutions coming into your life. Number two resonates with service to others, diplomacy and compromise. Okay, balance and harmony, flexibility and adaptability, duality, encouragement, and kindness. Okay, and number two relates to faith and trust and serving your life's purpose and soul mission. It says that it brings the energy of compassion and care into your life. This will affect your choices, actions, and reactions. It also encourages self care and taking the time to nurture yourself on all levels. This relates to your needs, priorities, preferences, health, and overall well being. Okay. It says that angel number 3462 encourages you to honor yourself. Okay, you could be a life path number 346 or 2, or 9. It says 3462 encourages you to see yourself in a higher light as your true self, and the angels are helping to boost your self esteem and self belief, as your divine mission requires that you be working at your highest and best. Use your natural diplomatic abilities and communication skills to overcome any perceived obstacles and challenges, and remember that they present in your life as lessons to learn from the tests for you to pass. Okay, so this pushing of you to the back of the line, you being like shoved into the place where you look like you're last, it's always just a test for you to pass. And I think you handled it with much grace and gratitude along the way. It says, trust your intuition and the guidance from your angels to lead you in the right direction, and continue toiling toward achieving your goals and aspirations. It also prompts you to bring more creativity, beauty, tranquility, and positive energies into your home, and surround and focus on being happy and doing things that make you feel joy, creative, and loving. Okay, it says by doing so, you open yourself up to receive more positive experiences, joy, and love in your life. Okay, this is Joanne's Sacred Scribes angel numbers. Okay, I love those. I always read them. Also, 933 could be significant to you. All right, what's the overall energy? I feel like that was a lot. All right. We got mildew fairy with cleanup time. So I think a lot of negative energy, a lot of these people in your family who've been showing you this strange love, who've been showing you like their idea of love, but not actual, genuine, unconditional love, are getting like cleaned up in a way. Either they're being forced to improve or they're being removed. Okay, we got Nautilus Princess with powerful personal growth. All this powerful personal growth is like naturally pushing any and all negative energy out of your life at this time. Okay, it's number 41, which is pretty much 5. Okay, so big beautiful changes going on, but big beautiful divinely inspired changes are going on. Okay, it says you may be You may be a very gentle, appeasing, and timid soul who is facing a challenge. You are being asked by the universe to step up into a more senior and conspicuous role, and you are concerned about whether you can be powerful and still be a good person. The pearls here signify that you must act from a pure place and from a natural place and treat this quest as a sacred task. The Nautilus says you will grow in ways that are perfect and perfectly proportioned, just as the Nautilus is. And this is a natural result for you. Expect to grow more and more over time. This is a time of spiritual and emotional transformation, which could come to you via a friend who is older or more experienced. She will share her skills and some of her secrets with you. You could be about to experience a deeper friendship, meet a teacher who really opens your mind to a new realm of discovery, or find a trainer who can coach you in such a way that your potential blooms strong and fast. You may be about to get an after school job that pays good money, and you'll be asked to step up and deal with the new abundance in healthy ways. There will be responsibility and rapid growth. Dignity, truth, and wisdom are your best guides. It is now time to take yourself and your potential seriously, and that's and then the ghost of the past is on the next page, which is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like when it comes to people returning into your life, old friends, boyfriends, crushes, places, and situations, or reminders of these places, like it could be for you to look at how far you've come is what it says, or for you to, I don't know, give it some sort of settle, like maybe there's certain things you might need to still offer a little bit of forgiveness for. I seen 1144. Maybe it's the way that your family has pushed you to the back, and made you feel like unimportant. I'm hearing like treating the older siblings and things like that in your family, or even the younger siblings in your family in a better way, like giving them more love, more attention, or whatever, playing favorites is what I'm hearing. What else? We got soul retrieval, deep soul healing with the goddess. You could work very closely with Kali, okay? But now is the time for you to like retrieve all of these beautiful parts from your soul. These things could be coming up as some sort of initiation, like the spiritual testing of Ra and Lady Isis talks about, like this beautiful sun power of Ra coming in and burning away everything that no longer is needed, and then having Isis come in and like soothing everything and helping you to get to a more centered place in the energies of unconditional love. So this definitely could be what's going on with you, and why there's some negative energies about to be removed from your life the way that they're about to be removed. Because there's definitely like some shady dealings going on with this family, okay? What else? We got the Ten of Pentacles, okay? But I feel like it's for the best. Maybe you're not going to leave your family forever. That's not what I'm getting at. But with this root chakra energy on this Ten of Pentacles card, like just this energy of you rooting more of who you just really truly are at a soul level. And like, even if you're still around this family who's very harsh on you and judges you, even if they're not judging you, like this is that kind of energy, like this passive aggressive type of judgment. Like it's either very passive aggressive or it's just very aggressive, and it's like, why don't you do this, or why aren't you doing that, or you should be doing this and then you should be doing that, like this feeling of control over your life, okay? And it says, this has an unexpected financial windfall, lump sum, wills, deeds, trust funds, inheritance. So maybe there could be some things like that going on with your family also. Maybe coming across these types of things is going to bring you to a place where you're feeling like you're on a more solid foundation. I think maybe a lot of people in your family are about to start seeing you in a much more responsible place. Like I think maybe they feel like they can't trust you, or like you don't uphold the sort of values that they taught you to uphold. You're so different and you're so not what they are. So it's kind of hard to understand you. But I think you haven't even finished like collecting all of the different parts of who you're meant to be. It's like all of this judgment on you and who you should be before you even done knowing like who you are, you know. So it's just this energy of like, don't let anyone pressure you or tell you who you are. It's okay for you to just stand in your own power and to be that, you know, okay? With the independent wealth, baby, it's okay to uphold your own energies. This is Virgo energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is very strong here, okay? We got the Five of Pentacles because you definitely, this is bringing you in from a place like maybe you used to feel like you were always getting the cold shoulder from these people, you know, like they just never approved of you, you know, like maybe you didn't have as much money as them, maybe you didn't have as much confidence as them, you know, maybe they just never seen you as the one who would be very successful. But I think all of your wishes are coming true and you're just going to not only have this fulfillment in yourself and have this new sense of confidence because it's like, yes, I did it. You know what I'm saying? I broke through all of the illusions that were telling me that I could not accomplish these things, you know. Now I feel so happy and everyone's seeing me for this beautiful energy that I am, you know. They're going to see your good business sense, okay? This says good business sense, confidence, and foresight. I feel like you could have this vision of who you are, who you're meant to be. I'm hearing, take me for what I am, who I was meant to be. And if you give a damn, take me, baby. And also this throat chakra energy is very highlighted. I think you're stepping into this energy where you're really speaking your mind a lot more, and it could seem like it's making a lot of tower with the people that you love, you know. It could be like it's causing a lot of upheaval, you know, or even this energy of everyone making you feel like you're such a problem and you're making such a big deal because you want to follow your heart and you don't want to be forced to think the way that they think or do things the way that they do, because you can't be confident in that because it's just not who you are, you know. But I feel like it's your justice to shine in your own authenticity, you know, to really do things the way that you want them, that you want to do them. It's like, in order for you, it's like you have to return to your roots, like in a deep way, like to your ancient roots, to a time, to like, it's almost like you're so much more traditional than these people are, you know, and you're trying to bring back certain traditions of old into your family, but also you have a lot of new ideas and new ways that you want to do things. Maybe there's a family business that you have a lot of new ideas that you would be really great in the business, but maybe these people just don't trust you to make changes, or they just don't trust you to build up. They don't see the vision that you see, you know. But I think you're still full of hope. I think you might even have come to the recognition that they won't do that. Like maybe there's this energy of them being really irritated because you stepped away. Yeah, we got the Six of Cups and the Five of Cups, like this energy of loss, like they feel like they lost you, you know. But I think you just see things so much more clearer, and with this, you know, Chariot energy, you know where you want to go. You got this Empress energy, you know, like you really know what you want to do when it comes to business. You're very fertile energy, like very clear headed. I don't get the feeling that you just make very hasty decisions or whatever. And I think that you're surrounded by a lot of people in your community who just really don't understand that. And they're just so used to doing things one way. They're not really ready to change the way that they're doing things, you know. So Ganesh is saying, like, it's okay for you to step outside of that. And who knows, maybe later on in life, there could be an opportunity for there to be a merging or some sort of collaboration or some way for you guys to bring it all together. But right now, you're going to have to focus on your own power, your own personal power of growth, you know, and not really rely on your family as much. Because if you people please them and you try to like do the things that the way that they want you to do them, I feel like you might be trapping yourself in a bit of a cycle, you know. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's all up to you and the decision that you make that's best for you. I feel like when it comes to you being happy, though, you're more thinking about everybody on the outside of you and what's going to make them the most happy, what's going to bring in this Ten of Pentacles for everybody, you know. And it's just like maybe a little bit of an illusion, like maybe needing to break out of that and see that sometimes, even though you come from a big family, you just have to do what's best for you. And either these people in your family are going to accept you and the choices that you make, or they're just not. And you have to be able to be okay with that. Be okay with telling them, well, this is what I love and this is what I want to do and this is how I want to operate in this life. So do you love me and support me or not? Because I love you, I support you, I'm okay with everything you do. So why is it a problem? With this Six of Swords, this will bring in a lot more of a calm energy into your life, and also a lot of security. Like, I think that it's very important not to have a battle of wits with these people and allow them to defeat your mind and make you surrender and walk away from whatever you want to do before you even get a chance to get into that. This energy of lots of aggression and bullying and intimidation to make sure you don't step out of that box and go do what you want to go do. With the Page of Swords, I mean, with the Knight of Swords, okay, but with the Page of Swords, they could be like spying on you, trying, having people watch you and trying to make sure you don't rush toward these big opportunities and changes that you want to make in life. Like, they want you to be an apprentice, want you to stay around and learn and study the ways that they do things. And they might not even do things in the right way. Like, they might not even operate out of the best energies. And this could be another reason why you really don't want to be attached to whatever this is, whatever this family does. But I think like I showed you first, your ancestors, they really guide you and they really have a specific place that they want you to go. And I think your direction is actually like the best direction, like this new direction that you want to go in. This is the doorway, okay? The door that got open for you. I'm gonna put that down because it goes right along with, the overall, well, with the channeled message. It says entry point to another dimension or energetic source. The threshold between the spiritual and physical realms, okay, caution needed. But I think that, like, you're just someone who's a time jumper, like, meaning like you can see things, way ahead of time. Like, your ability to create a vision for like a business or to like lay out and execute a plan is gorgeous, okay? It is one of your strengths, and I think that's something in yourself that Ganesh really doesn't want you to fight at this time, okay? We got flying monkeys because, like I said, they might really watch you. They might report back to like your family what you do. It says people who actively participate in a narcissist smear campaign blindly carries out their master's dirty work while the narc's hands are clean. So you could have some sort of narcissist in your life, but I was talking about this control that someone seeks to have over you, okay? Because you are the abundance, and this is something I think that they're very aware of. And maybe this could be like the kind of family that dabbles in magic on the low and things like that. It says curses have been broken, causing a flood of blessings to rain down on you, though. And it says karmic justice, everything being put back in its rightful place, a victory. So you are reaching this place of victory, and it's like it's kind of up to the people around you who claim to love you if they want to support you while you go to this victory, or if they want to get removed by your spiritual guides, because I think whatever you're meant to accomplish in this life is much more important than the egos of them. And your ancestors are not about to play any games with them, if I'm being quite honest with you. What else? And I think it could be taking a while, okay? Like, it took a while for a card to come out. You can feel like things are moving very slow, but I think you're doing a lot of healing, like I said, a lot of beautiful personal growth that needs to take place in your life. And also take everything that these people say and do with a grain of salt and just try to find the lesson in that thing as much as possible. But Realm Jumper came out. I feel like you're so out of this world, okay? You're like a whole nother kind of being. You're a whole nother kind of energy. You couldn't follow along with them and do what they want you to do if you wanted to, okay? You have shifted your reality through quantum jumping. That's what it says. It says, make big and effortless changes toward a life with greater harmony and prosperity. It's like whatever somebody's trying to pressure you to do, you know it won't make you happy, and they're trying to do graveyard magic to make sure that you follow along with what they want you to do. And maybe that used to work in the past, but this no longer works on you. So now you might notice that they're like all in your face a lot, making suggestions on what you should do instead, and all of this different, all of these different things they didn't have to say before. It says sending out death wishes toward another person, using rage and anger to channel dark energies to silence another person, low level magic, okay? And then we got angels. Because, like I said, you're very guided. It says divine beings that are watching over you to provide you with guidance, protection, and healing when you need it the most. And it's like people don't really understand this about you. They don't understand, like, how do you just get over the magic and just bounce back? And everyone's telling you what you're doing. And then when you show us what you're doing, it's never what's getting reported back that you're doing. Like, I think the divine guidance that you have in your life, like I said, God's always opening these miraculous doors for you. Like spirit, your spiritual team, okay? They're always opening up these doors that you weren't necessarily looking for, that you just kind of go with the punches, you stay graceful, you stay nice and happy, and you do everything in a peaceful manner. And then, these miraculous opportunities just show up for you because you're tapped into your Akashic records and very aware of who you are and the power that you hold. It says the library of all past, present, and future universal events, thoughts, words, emotions, and intent houses the details of your soul and its journey. So you know exactly where you want to go as a soul. You know the kind of journey that you want to walk. And this is why you're so headstrong about what you want to do and where you want to go. Okay? And these people that are trying to control you have blood on their hands in some form or another. It says having blood on their hands through a lust for greed and power and willing to do whatever to gain something that they need. And you're not that same kind of cutthroat kind of energy. You're a loving, healing, do as much as you can for everybody involved type of energy, like I said before, And that's why this door is being opened for you. So really trust yourself and know that you're doing the right thing by not making this pact with these people. Because to make a pact with these people or to pledge your loyalty to these people is kind of like making an agreement with the devil or the demon they didn't made an agreement with. And I was hearing something about a jinn before I pushed record. So there's definitely this darker jinn, graveyard magic, flying monkey, spying type of energy up underneath all of this. But also I think, like, Ganesh wants you to try to stay as positive as possible. And just know that, like it said, all curses have been broken, causing a flood of blessings to rain in. And whoever this cult leader or this leader of this family is, they don't have the same highly manipulative and persuasive thing that they had over you. And look what's under that: surveillance, okay? And this could even be people, other people in the family or friends of the family, who are really competitors of you, who love to see you in this state of chaos and confusion. They could be even sending in someone, who's supposed to be a fake guru, who's supposed to be, so religious on your same page, or even like a mentor. And they want to tell you, you should do this or you should do that. But there's money exchanging hands for them to steer you in the wrong way, okay? I'm hearing fake friends write the wrong answers on the mirror for me. I've been hearing that a lot lately. But you're this beautiful magician. Like I said, you know what you're meant to do. So don't let these people like distract you from the mission and from the journey. What's doorway? And if you feel stuck, I feel like it could be a lot to do with like people pleasing, okay? We got the 6 of stakes, okay? I think that these doors that they're opening for you are leading you to a place where your work, like I said before, your responsibility, your great business sense, and all of these things are going to shine through, and everyone is going to become very aware of this, or they're already becoming very aware of this energy that you're in. Because you're doing all this soul retrieval and remembering all of the best parts of you that they were trying to keep broken down, that they've been watching you and figuring out how to sabotage this entire time. But you still kept that beautiful, showing me the elephant head again. You still kept that wise way of thinking about you. And this is what saves you every time. What's flying monkeys? The Seven of Pentacles, okay? So it's like no matter how much these flying monkeys try to go against you or try to hold you back, you still always manage to reach a state of wholeness and to pull whatever it is you need from that situation. What's abundance? We got the Page of Chalices or the Page of Cups. Also, you have like such a strong intuition. But also I feel like you could be dealing with a very immature water sign, or like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who's just very immature and they always have something up their sleeve, and they always like they have a very immature way of exchanging energy with you. It's almost like they don't exchange energy, like they really don't understand what it means to exchange energy with this narcissist stuff. They feel like they should just tell you what you need to do or tell you what you should do, and you should just jump right on it. But with this realm jumper energy, we got the Three of Pentacles. You work as a team with the divine. You shift and you move when the divine tells you to. Your faith is unmatched, and maybe your family's faith used to match that, but somewhere along the way they got lost in all of this grave magic and in the power that having flying monkeys brings, okay, with the Eight of Scythes. So now they're in this mental entrapment because these magics or whatever they've been trying to throw your way is really bouncing back. You might notice these people acting a little bit more unhinged, being weird, in very obvious ways that you really didn't notice before. What's angels? We got the Death card, okay? So your angels have ushered in this beautiful new beginning. Like I said, with the King of Stakes, you're meant to be this very beautiful leader. And I think, how he has this eye patch, because first of all, Xander's like a real joker. He's like the comic relief of Buffy and the Vampire Slayer. So I think maybe you could bring that kind of comic relief to every situation that you're in with these people. But also I think they try to keep you blinded to like half of life. That's what the eye patch is giving me. Keeping you blinded, but also like this energy of you being the very mysterious one, you being the very different one, like you sticking out like this sore thumb, but you bringing a lot of joy to a lot of people when you do it. Even the people who don't like it, they still find it a little bit amusing. And they might even give you this energy like they put up with you because you're amusing, like, oh, you're lucky, you're cute, you're lucky, you're funny type of energy. What's Akashic Records, okay? We got the Seven of Stakes. And all this knowledge that you have about yourself, all this knowledge about you that you have about your past, present, and future, all these little pieces of your soul that you've called back to yourself is what helps you to stand your ground. So continue to stand your ground and don't be afraid to step outside of that box of what they're telling you have to do, because you don't have to do that. We got the Five of Pentacles, okay? And the Ace of Scythes. That's why you have all these new ideas, all these new epiphanies, all these new things that you want to try. Because you hold this beautiful potential that could take all of these people to the next level. But they would rather push you to the end of the line and make you feel like you don't have what it takes, kid. Okay? That's what I heard. You don't have what it takes, kid. We got the Five of Wands right here because they would rather cause conflict than to celebrate your accomplishments with you. And this is something that's about to be very obvious to you, like Spirit's working on exposing these kinds of people to you and your energy. All you have to do is just pay attention and stay inspired on a positive note, and they'll make you very aware of any negativity that could be trying to surround you. But I think you're just also very aware that you don't have any enemies, because you don't get access to angels and Akashic records without having the wisdom. That's why he keeps showing me this elephant head, okay? You are someone who's like a medicine mother, very, very wise, okay? And it says honor your inner knowing. So honor your calling Don't let anybody scare you out of it, because at this time you're unlocking the magic within yourself. And these flying monkeys know this. They know that you're close to a harvest, close to accomplishing something better than you ever accomplished. And it's like all they can do is watch at this point. It's okay if they watch. Because I think your guides are kind of trying to teach this narcissist some sort of big lesson they need to learn through you, you know? Yeah, it says release the old and rest. I feel like it could be such a heavy burden on you to think about, like, this could be a family that like drills in this idea of tradition and what you should do and how it goes, you know. We got to take care of your needs with winter, you know. So I giving me this energy of you like putting the freeze on that, you know. The way you see things is from a much higher perspective. Look, guardian angels, okay? You're seeing things from a divine perspective. You don't even see things like regular people do. So take care of your needs. Light yourself up, and I guarantee you the people around you will get lighter because you're lighter. And if they don't, you might have to get away from them. What's grave and the Eight of Swords? Shaman, okay? It says trust in higher forces. And I think this is something that like maybe some of these people never really quite grasped. Like they don't know what it is to have that elephant head. Like they never really got the chance to upgrade to the level of Ganesh. And I feel like you're there when it comes to your wisdom, how you express yourself, how you make your moves in life. You really do rely on more of the higher forces influence in your life than you do other people's. And this is what keeps you in this beautiful, you know, inner knowing, higher energy that you're in. What's angels, the death, and the king of stakes? We got the sage, okay? So like I said, this beautiful, wise energy that's carried you into this new beginning where you have the opportunity to be a leader. So continue to be devoted and committed to that, you know? And don't let people like talk you out of what you feel is best for you and your heart. What's the Akashic records and the Eight of Stakes? Okay, heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved, you know. And I feel like part of really being able to truly love is to do and be what you love, you know. But also allowing spirit, you know, allowing these higher powers that you rely on to love you by making you aware of where you would best fit in this world, you know, where you would best operate from. Like, where is the best place to put you where you can spread as much light to as many people as possible? I think that's a huge part of letting yourself be loved, you know, because you really get so much enjoyment, so much fulfillment out of that. Yeah, we got animal guardian with trust your instincts, okay? So they really want you to trust yourself, your inner knowing, what it is that you know is right for you. That's the only way you're going to be happy at this time. And if other people want to be happy, like what you do that makes you happy should not ruin somebody else's life or make them feel like they got to stop you, you know? Just in order for them to feel happiness. That is how you know they are like a hater, okay? They have to do what makes them happy, and you're going to have to do what makes you happy too. Because if you do only what they want you to do, you'll never be happy. What's the final thought on this? It says food. What you eat affects your vibration. Today, pay attention to what you are eating. Eat more fruits and veggies. Good, healthy from the earth nutrition. Receive the high vibes from Mother Earth. Feel the high vibes from Mother Earth and give thanks, you know. And also this energy of you being very careful about whose food you're going around eating, you know. Because, you know, when we're in big families, right, they always have these gatherings where we're getting together and we're eating and we're, you know, we're sharing, we're exchanging, we're conversating, you know. And it's easy to lose sight of like you're not thinking about magic or who's trying to kill you or poison you in those moments. You're just trying to enjoy your family, enjoy your life, and enjoy that happy moment. And it's so fucked up to have to think about things like that. But those things are a possibility. And so it is necessary for you to watch your back. Okay? So be mindful of what you eat at this time. What's the final thought on this? So we got the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the King of Wands. That's the final thought. That beautiful leader energy that I was talking about. Like, the more you see from this high perspective and the more you continue to fight for what you've been working on, the better off I think you'll be with this high priestess energy. You really have all the information and determination that it takes for you to be catapulted into this new beginning over and over again. It's all about you just making the choice to move forward and not going into this energy of denial, and holding yourself back because you refuse to believe that these people that you love so much would stab you in the back, because it's totally 100% possible that them people you love that much will stab your ass in the back. A lot of times they're the first ones. So don't be naive, but don't be like, don't be, I just hear don't be naive. I was gonna say like don't be too overprotective, but I think there's like a lack of attention to some things that you should be paying attention to. I heard red flags. There's some real red flags when it comes to your family and the weird things that they do when you're around, and the weird things they do when you're not around. Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Because, like I said, they're very heartbroken. This is heartbreak energy about you and your potential stepping into what you plan to do in the future with the divine that doesn't line up what they plan for you. I seen 4141 because they want you to do exactly what they are doing or what they plan to do. And Spirit's calling you to pull the riches out of you and do what you love instead. So it's really just all up to you at the end of the day. Okay, so it says a master of the element of fire, that passionate, creative energy. Okay, a master of the element of fire, this visionary leader is adept not only at bringing ideas into reality, but doing it in a way that benefits the collective and not just himself. What a guy. Use his roadmap and zoom ahead with a gas tank full of gusto, knowing you can solve your problems and make your life even better and brighter than before. But don't just believe in the infomercial, see for yourself. Say yes to new opportunities, no to self doubt, and hello to the reins of destiny, okay? Then remember that setbacks are temporary and keep steering your circumstances in the direction of your choosing, like that all you can eat pizza and taco buffet, okay? It says, I take control of my world and passionately drive toward a brighter future, but like in a tour bus so everyone can come. And that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like there's this energy of like, don't worry, everyone's going to come around. They're going to come around to the acceptance of you. And for some of them, maybe by the time they come around and are accepting of you, it might be a little bit too late. But I just don't see you losing this love for this family. I think this is not like, I don't know. It's like almost like two different energies. Like, there is that energy where this is one of those families and they're doing all of this magic and they just, really want everyone to keep you in this right place. But sometimes that magic is just playing out as, them wishing, like, I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish they just wanted to do what I want to do because I'm very proud of what I built and I want to pass it down to my child. And then they are talking to everyone in the family about it and having those people sort of report back to them. So sometimes those types of intentions are seen as magic, but it's not necessarily magic. It's more of a regular thing. So that's why I'm getting these two energies, because for some of you guys, it is that they're doing grave magic and they got flying monkeys and they just want to kill any hint of your potential that ever existed. But for some of you, it's just your family, and it comes from a place of love, and it comes from something that they built with their heart that they love, and they just wish you loved it like they loved it, because in their mind, they built it for you, you know? But also, having that understanding that that's lovely and that's great, and I really appreciate that, mom or dad. But at the end of the day, that doesn't make me happy. I cannot do that. I can't feel happy there. And if they can't understand that, you got to walk away from it. And it could be extremely emotional. But you got to do what's best for you, babes. So now that I've cried for you, I hope you got something that you needed out of this. Okay, I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and that you just always choose to do what makes you happy, even if it seems to upset others. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.